And just keep in the way of him not getting up, and we'll be great.
Absolutely.
Here, come sit. So we are going to talk about why does gratitude matter? How about that? Just a little bit, and then you can speak and say whatever you want. How's that? Okay. Why does gratitude matter?
Yeah.
Now, what I want you to do is, why does gratitude what? Ready? M, very good. A, good. You gotta move. T, good. T, and all the way up. Ready? T, keep going. E, very good. Nice. Matter. Why does gratitude matter? Gratitude is an emotion expressing appreciation for what you have. So gratitude is a what? Come sit.
You got to boo. You got.
Come on, love.
You're happy, huh? Come on, sit down. Let's get some more done. Come on.
Come on, buddy. Sit down. Gratitude is a what? What is it? Ready? Sit. Give yourself a little rest. Sit.
Tim, sit down.
Well, it's harder.
What is it? It's up here.
Yeah.
E-M-O-T-I-O-N. Fantastic. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was good.
That was really fast. It's an emotion, an appreciation for what you have spontaneously generated from within. It is an affirmation of growth. An affirmation of what? Ready? Nice. G, O, O, beautiful. One finger, you're doing great. D, N, N, E, S, S. Good. Affirmation of goodness. That was excellent. So this is a lesson and how it should be, so that it takes out the emotion in the initial stages of just blurting out what he's been feeling
Right.
for 24 years.
Right.
I mean, you know, it's a long time in silence. Okay, and so we always like to take just like that blah out, you know, that tricky stuff out.
Yeah.
Okay, so research shows that people differ in the degree to which they are inclined to experience and express gratitude. Experience and what gratitude? Lift your arm. E, wow. P, R, all the way up. E, one finger please. That's nice. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So he's like really doing well with the lessons and off my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And this is usually the thing that works the off my hand thing, where I don't have to touch him as much. Because he's heard it.
He's heard it and he knows it.
That's
and he's
right.
applying it.
That's right. And I'm just asking him like a piece of the, we're asking a piece of the sentence.
Right.
Right? We're not asking him for anything that he didn't hear. Now, auditorily, is he getting it and knowing the word I'm using? I'm making it pretty obvious, so it's good. And he totally hears me and he understands me. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, there you go. Research shows that people differ in the degree to which they experience and express gratitude. As a result, gratitude is said to exist both as a temporary feeling and as a dispositional trait. So as a temporary what? Sit begins with an F. Sit, please. I'm going to try to keep sitting. Begins with an F. Go right to it. F, please. It's an F. Got it? You do it. It's an F. Lift your arm. This one. Ready? Now, is this gonna work? No. Ready? Nice. Go ahead. I got you. Let's do it, please. What's your word? Come on. Ready? F, E, E, L, I, N, N, G. Great. It's always funny to see the double tapping. You know, because if you were even doubting it for a split second, you're like, boom, boom, I'm
Right.
feeling. And what I do in a lesson like this, because it's really age appropriate, and it's using high level words, but I'll try to take the words that aren't so up there right now, a word that he completely would understand, instead of using all of that word there that came up, dispositional trait, instead of right? You're gonna get to talk. Yes? We could even talk about Thanksgiving, okay? But this lowers and gets them into the spelling mode, and already he's doing really well. As a result, gratitude is said to exist in this way, and it involves a process of recognizing first that you've had obtained a positive outcome. A what outcome? Nice. Come on. Positive, and all the way up. All the way up. All the way, yeah. Positive. Excellent. Okay, a positive outcome. All right, so, I love that positive outcome. A social emotion. Gratitude strengthens relationships. So it makes relationships what? Begins with an S. S. Good. T. Good. Find it. R. O. N. G. All the way. E. And last letter. Nice. Stronger. So I actually changed that up a little bit. I kind of made him fill in the blank with the word strength, only using stronger. And that's what he did.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's not
Stronger.
what you did.
Makes, because I said, where is it? A social emotion, gratitude strengthens relationships. And I said, it makes relationships what? He wrote stronger instead of strengthens.
Wow,
Right? So do you understand? He understood the logic of that language,
right.
which is great.
And he converted it.
He converted it. And that's, it's still not totally open-ended like we've been doing,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also, there's plenty of stuff that he has not learned in his lifetime. Maybe he knows a lot. I know he knows a lot because I watched him spell openly. But this is really very important to do a lesson. That's what Bree should be doing. We do something with content and then read it back. Or ask him to pick a word out of that, okay? So, and it is important because they become, and what S2C people have a bad name because they read like all of the, like a whole big paragraph and
Right.
expect the kid to have everything. And
Right.
sometimes they can and sometimes they can't.
I can't. I
Right.
sat through that. I couldn't do it.
We're different though, we're different learners. So we're more on an auditory learner. Their memories are better than ours. It's just in a different part of the brain, but it's still,
Yeah.
it's still a lot to do it that way. It's just not the way I felt like it was a good thing for me
Right.
to help with them. So studies by neurologists show that there are specific areas of the brain that are involved in experiencing and expressing gratitude. So we're gonna write that word that is basically the one that begins with a G that I just said. Ready? G. Where is it? G. Go ahead. R. All the way up. G. R. A. T. I. Good. One finger. I. T. U. D. Come on. Good. Gratitude. So I'm gonna bounce to just talking about Thanksgiving, see if a lot of times they're not gonna give us like the instantaneous recall of everything that went down. I'm really gonna just try to ask him if he had fun. So you obviously get to see him a lot.
Every day.
It's like,
Every day.
that's so great.
Oh, yeah.
It's just so great.
And that was when he was 6, I think, when I went next door.
Okay. So it's a long time, so he's come sit.
Yeah, he knows the drill. He comes over my house at will, runs back and forth between me and Mom.
It's amazing.
So it's a great setup.
It really is. Come sit, buddy. We can spell openly now. You ready?
Tim, sit down.
Thank you. Here, tell me what's going on. What'd you think of Thanksgiving? Tell me. I need one finger, otherwise too many fingers. Now, if you need the pencil, let's just try it. I don't know if we tried it. And you can use that. M-O-R, more, into, M-E-N, M-E-N, what's your word? Men, he said that so clear, I don't, is that normal?
I mean, the only thing I'll say is one of the things he said with Karen was so excited. Karen said, "Is everything okay?" And he said, "So excited, not being treated like a child."
Right, right. Now, he just wrote, what was he saying?
Some more men
Something more men, or
into
I think he's
more into men.
into men. Ready? Give me the pencil. L-I-S-T-E-N-I-N, listening, M-O-R, more, to E-M-O-T-I-O-N, emotional, L-O-V-I-N, loving, dad. Listening more to emotional, loving dad. Okay. So I think what he's probably trying to say here is that he is going to use you for certain things, and he's going to use Bree for certain things. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And not that there's not emotional stuff between the two of them,
Of course.
but I think he's also responding to what you just said, seeing all the men there. That's my gut.
Mm-hmm.
That the men are emotional. The men are part of it. You know?
Come on, buddy. Good job.
Listening more to emotional, loving. Good. Ready?
Probably at the thing, right? At your thing. Also at Thanksgiving.
Tell me about Thanksgiving.
I mean, it's a lot of men there. A lot of people his age.
Okay.
You know, his nephews and his cousins and you know, and then there's me and my brother and you know, there's a lot of men there. There's more men than women. So maybe he was referring to that, or maybe he was referring.
I think it's both, because you said it about the program, and then we asked about Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So it kind of added up.
You want to tell us more? Come on, sit down. Tell us more.
Come on, buddy.
Come on, go sit down. Sit down. Spell for me. Come on, spell for me. Spell for
You
me.
better sit.
Sit first. Good boy.
Very good.
All right.
Straight up. Good. K-I-N, kind. H-E-L, helping. M-A. Kind. All right, so we'll do
I don't know what you mean.
helping. Ready, kid? Come on. Come on. Doing great. Come sit.
Tim, sit down. Come on. Tim, sit down. It's Time to do what we gotta do here. Come on, sit down. Come on. I need you to sit down. Okay. You're being defiant, aren't you? Come on,
Come on.
sit down.
Kind helping.
You gotta sit down.
That's a lot. We take breaks in between. Kind helping.
Tell me.
L-A-N-D. Landing. More. B-A-C. Back. Here is M-O. More. Okay. Good. You didn't finish, so you have to finish the statement.
Landing here is more.
Landing back here, you did beautifully. Landing back here is more emotional. That's fine.
All right.
We'll take the emotions out. It's all good.
All right.
Come sit, my love.
Sit down.
Sit.
Sit down.
Nice and easy. Deep breathe. B-E-T-T-E. Come on. E. Better not to interfere here, Dad. I'm okay. I'm L-O. I'm loving this. Good. Better not to interfere here, Dad. I'm better off here. Oh, I'm loving it here. I'm sorry. Better off. So in other words, what looks like he's distressed or he's walking around, all we just want to do is just keep him in this local area. Let him get up. This does not, and you have to understand this, it's very hard for you, just like it was for me in the beginning, to understand. Better off not interfering. I just want to make the right, that was some word.
Yeah.
Dad, he's not really saying you're interfering, but I'm loving it here. Okay, because what's happening here and what autism is it looks like he doesn't want to be here. It looks like he doesn't want to spell. I know better.
Yeah.
And you don't yet.
Yeah.
And you will. And sometimes it feels like we're forcing them, or we're, actually they love when they'll say to me later on, thank you so much for pushing me, my son specifically. Thank you so much for pushing me. I really wanted to be active in doing this.
Yeah, he was incredible.
So it's like nothing you'll see, and it's great for you to come as quickly as you guys did, because you really do see
Right.
that a lot of people we don't use hands.
Right.
And that is the goal.
Right.
This might be our key, because what he's doing is this, until he doesn't. Now, we could still keep him pointing, but it doesn't matter if he's pointing beautifully with this.
Yeah, he is, but wouldn't the finger be a better transition to the keyboard down the road?
No, because they could even use this for the keyboard.
No?
But in this, he would just figure it out. I'm not really worried about it. And everybody is so obsessed with the keyboard. Trust me, it's just because it's acceptable and what everybody thinks it is. There's just nothing acceptable about the incredible difficulty that these guys have managing their world.
Right.
There's nothing more difficult than that.
Sure.
Than to say, oh, I gotta transition him here, oh, I gotta do this, he's gotta hold his own board, he's gotta do this, he's gotta do that. Doing great on this.
Yeah, he is.
Why are we going to, before we had nothing, now we have everything.
Right.
That's how I see it. And so with Alex, I go, we transition back and forth, it is what it is.
Okay.
So,
All right.
come sit, my love. I'm loving it here. Good. I'm glad you are, because that's really super important to like it. W-O-R-K-I-N. Think you need the G. Don't get lazy on me now. I'll tell you, okay? I'm the one, okay? Working, B-E-S, best, with what? With what? Okay, P, move. E, N, good. C, I, L, that was fantastic.
Wow.
So, working best with the pencil. So what he did too was, with the purpose of pulling it out of his hand and readjusting the hand. Working best with pencil, good. You know, and you hold it really well. So like, I just had to switch it a couple of times for him to hold it the way a pencil is meant to be held.
Mhm.
And does he write it all?
We tried, but
Okay.
not a lot.
Can you, I need your face for a second. Men, say it.
Man.
Nice, okay. There's words popping out here. I haven't heard any words until today. Now, what else does he say?
He's mostly echolalic. He's mostly the last syllable or word or two he hears.
Okay.
And if you get his attention, like I make him say when he picks out a movie,
Mm-hmm.
I get it geared up on the screen, then I say, what do you want? And I'll go like this.
That's very good.
And he'll say play. But I have to start. He won't
That's
initiate.
okay.
He doesn't initiate.
Initiated. So now, what was Dad talking about? What was he talking about? A what? Yeah, M. Oh, good. Find it. V. Don't dance. I. A movie. And the word. What was the word? What was the word? It begins with this. Play. Say it. Say it.
Play.
Very good. It's okay to have a prompt. He's got the language. I didn't know that. I didn't hear one word come out of his mouth in the 3 times that I've seen him. I don't know how many times it is. That he's not spoken. So we'll do much more of that. I will never force a kid to speak if they can't physically speak. I have plenty of those guys. There were a lot of them at that.
Yeah.
Ethan is one of them. Great speller, great from day one, just like him, because he had to. It just doesn't pop out for him. So the needs are met. So you can say more words, and how we'll figure out how to elicit them. That's the thing. We'll figure it out. So, working best with the pencil. And what else does that felt okay with the pencil, right? Yeah. G, I, V, move your arm and your eyes. Give, R, P, my. Give RPM my love. I will. I'll tell RPM how much you love it. I love it. As it should be. That's great. Rapid prompting method. You know, the Queen is coming for a conference. I already bought my ticket. In May, like 3rd and 4th. So it'll be interesting to see, you know. Oh shoot. I'll see if I can get you like an observation with her too, so maybe we can figure out. You've met her before, so
Yeah.
that's a good thing. And how old was he when you met her?
About 16.
And he spelled really great.
He did great.
Yeah.
I couldn't find it. I just watched that movie, Spellers. That was interesting.
Yeah, it's great. Come sit, love.
I know it's the other team, but they did
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Come sit. Sit down. Hey. Thank you. I got you, man. Okay. L. You can't do that. It is. Yeah. Good job. K-I-N. Kind. I-L-O-V. Love. More. Noise. In my what? E. Kind. I love more noise. I didn't get the rest yet. I love more noise. Go ahead. I love more noise. J. Jesus is M. A. Jesus is M. A. I think he's looking over there, seeing but he wrote, Jesus is man. And he did it twice. Hey, listen, you Catholic? I mean, do you practice? Or, yeah. So he's been around it, like, you know, whether it's any church or no church, they're around it. They know who Jesus is.
Yeah.
Did he do any of his sacraments? Give it to me with Alex.
Yeah.
A lot of people do it. I just didn't want to put him through it.
But his mother, is, you know, she has the candles and the statues, and there's a
Okay.
statue of Mary. And so he's got some
Oh,
connection
that's big. I love it. That's good.
Yeah.
But Jesus is man. That's a very interesting thing to say.
I don't know
Come
the
sit.
name of it yet, but a very close friend of mine is making a movie
Okay.
that's coming out at the end of 24. It's a lot to do with religion. You know,
Okay.
he's a pastor, a very close friend, and he just called me from Belgium. Every time he calls me, it's another country. But anyway, I'll share that with you. when it happens.
Yeah.
It's
Come
supposed
sit.
to be a
Yeah,
big
let me
deal.
know.
Yeah.
Come sit. Great work. You're doing great. So when you say Jesus is man, what does that mean to you? What does that mean to you? Sit. Yeah, you're ready. It's here somewhere. You see it?
No, I see it.
No, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We'll find it.
Oh, jeez. You didn't have to do that. And the pen. Come on, bud. Ready, kid? Come sit. Jesus is man. Okay. What made you say that? Ready? L-I-S-T-E-N-I. And listening. Mom is, wow, religious. Beautiful. That was amazing. That religious was like,
I couldn't even follow it.
that was
Okay.
very fast. And
That
but it's
was
very
good.
accurate with the pencil.
Mhm.
No, there's no.
Right, none of this. Is that happy stuff you're doing right now?
I think it's so happy. And I can tell the difference, an excitatory stem that he may have, which is great. You know, it's a totally normal thing. Come sit. Come sit, my love. Yes, yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
learn is not to squander the time. It's one thing to get up and walk around. You always have to take breaks, but don't squander your time. Now come sit, and you know what I mean. Sit now. I want you to sit. Good work. You know I'm not mad. You know I'm not mad. Here, come on, give me a hand. H-E-L, help, L-O-S, lose, N-O-R, that's not a word, help, lose, D-A, dad is, help lose, dad is L-I-S-T, second time more than, listening, C-A-L, good, calm, what did he say? Dad is listening. Nice work. Come on. He said calm, right? The word calm. Come sit, buddy. Come on. Dad is listening. Come on. Give me that smile. Come on. Sit. Sit. Because it's good. You can. Right? You can. You're able. You're able. You're a physically able body. I have students that don't have this physical able body. You hear me? Let's use it wisely. Okay? Come on, buddy. Doing great. Come on. Come on. How are you going to get your sister to spell with you if you're not going to sit? Come on. Come sit. Good work. Listening. G-I-V. Go ahead. Giving me more. H-N. More. H-O-N-E-S. Honest. F-E-E-T-B-A. Giving me more honest feedback. Dad is listening. And then it was giving more
Honest feedback.
honest feedback. Nice. Let me tell you something. Just this alone would be enough.
Mhm.
As crazy as that sounds, right?
No,
we
I
know, we
get
know, but it's easy to get it from him. It's not like he's not really having trouble just coming out with whatever he needs to come out with.
Right.
And that's very good. I do notice it more with a praxis. You know, the difficulty in the actual physical speaking without a prompt.
Right.
My son is, easy on that. My son is very echolalic.
Mhm.
But he could string, like, he doesn't need to be prompted to say things. In the sense of an echo, like something that he's reciting,
Right.
no problem. So he has trouble if he was just going to say Blue's Clues or something. These kids are fascinated with the old cartoons, and they tell me why, by the way. They say it makes them think of their youth, it makes them feel young, it keeps them out of their emotional stresses. I get a lot of feedback when it comes to that.
Is that why he watches the same Disney shows he
Right,
watched?
exactly.
since he
Why?
was 3?
Watch him if he's, I just don't want him to
Don't you
stop
bolt.
it. Come here, you.
Don't.
Yeah, sure. It's like, it's Disney. Why would you, like, he's a 24-year-old man.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be watching that. Come here. But it's not for the same reasons that you think, Come sit. It's repetitiveness, and especially if they play the same part over and over again. That's OCD control. Because they have control over nothing.
Gotcha.
Can't navigate. But that they
But
have
that they
control
can.
over. That's a good hard yes right now, because it's just the truth.
Yeah.
All right, kiddo. Beautiful work. Come sit. You're a little more less sitting this day, so please. Beautiful work. Very proud of you. L I M. Wait, what's L I M Limit. L. Limit. M. O. Oh, okay. Movies. Wow. Nice and slow. Good. T. C. H. I. N. G. Limit movies I'm watching. That's interesting. Because I took the phone away from Alex. And he actually said to me, Mom, in some ways, taking the phone away from me was smart. Okay, because then we get them out of their world. But he's not an iPad or an iPhone.
He walks around with Bree's phone all day long watching movies, right?
Okay.
Or Mom's phone.
Yeah.
And then when he comes over my house, I put on Disney,
Okay.
and they have all the little movies, and he points to the one he wants.
And he picks them. Yeah.
And he picks it.
So in other words, what we and this is because this is the easy thing to do for any of us parents. Alex, when we took it away, we were surprised on how he was able to not be so, I don't know, how do we put it? Concerned with not having it. We were pretty shocked, and so we have a curfew by 10:30, 11 at night. It's out of the room and does not stay in his room at night. That right there was a big feat because he'd wake up in the middle of the night with it, right? And then so that was a big deal. And then limited during the day, like he doesn't wake up with it. So however long he's in his room in the morning, I hear him chit-chatting to himself. Might be watching the TV, but not specific movies. It's just like background noise. Then it slows down. So we want to get them out of themselves more, but it takes a lot of work from the parent. It's a lot. And with me, I can do some work with Alex. I can do some stuff, and I don't do enough of it at home even, just because it's the day-to-day life. So that's why a lot of times he'll come here for a session, because this way he can,
Yeah, get out.
So limit movies I'm watching. Yeah, you say that now and then you bust out chops later. I know how you guys are. Come on. Nice work. R. I want you to lift your arm and do beautifully, all right? L. I. Lit. O. L. OLC is a word I don't think. Lit. O. L. Old. M-O-V-I-E. Movies. Lit old movies up. Maybe rotation. Has he been watching more older movies, like older Disney? Notice anything?
He really watches the same
Such as, what are they?
Lion King.
Old.
And the different versions of that. Mulan is a big one with him. Tarzan.
Yeah, these are all old. They are old,
Yeah.
every one of them. More his age, just like Alex. Those are those movies specific. Tarzan, he hasn't watched that stuff in a while. It's just switches up. He goes a lot of videos because he likes to do the voiceovers of them. He'll speak them. I put Timmy in his group, right?
Alex, yeah.
Right. I wanted that. I did that on purpose because I wanted him to be with a couple of really strong spellers. And, and I knew that Alex would be kind. Alex,
Yeah.
he can be a pain in the ass, but, sorry, just saying. But he can. Come sit. But not there. He usually is very, very kind and
Poised.
poised.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
He's
just,
very-
and I'm glad you said that because
Yeah.
it took a lot of work for him, personal work that I couldn't control. Yeah, it just had to come from him.
Yeah.
Here, lift the arm. You've got this in you, though. Look at you. By the way, Karen adored him.
Oh yeah.
She was like, he's great, and and she'll have another slant on it for him if you're gonna, do some work with him. Ready? Lift the arm, please. H-E-L. Help me have more. G I. Help me have more. Go ahead. H-E. Help me. Okay. Have. Straighter, buddy. You got to. Have. M-O-R. Move your arm, please. More. F-R-I-E-N-D-S. Beautiful. Help me have more friends. He's responding to our conversation.
Yeah.
But how did that feel to see those guys, right? And whatever girls we had, which I don't think we had any that day. Help me have more friends. C-E-M. Okay, I just wanted to try. Ready? L-O-S, lost, not to, M-I, lost, not to miss, R-E-A, real. Wow, nice work. O-N-S-H-I, find it? P. Good, you did it without me, that was great. Relationships. Wow, that was excellent. Lost, not to have real relationships. Don't take that the wrong way.
Oh, certainly not personal.
Definitely. You know, I think about it. Right before I had a client. Guess how old she was? 24. Thought about my son, 24. She's in South Carolina living large. Her rent is $2,100 a month. That just happened to come out. Broke up with a boyfriend, living life. I mean, her father died tragically. And the worst part about it is I was grateful that I know that the mother asked me not to tell, because I read the mother and she wanted me to read the daughter, and not to say. I'm lucky I remembered not to say it, how he passed, because the kids don't know. And you can only imagine what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She may never tell them. So come sit. I'm sorry that's on audio. Don't show anybody that.
Oh. Hey.
Come on, buddy. Yeah, good work. Lost not to have more relationships. Sometimes these types of him talking about relationships, he's talking about exactly what I just talked about. The girlfriend with the boyfriend, having friends down in South Carolina when there's no family there.
Right.
Really saying, I love the weather, I don't really want to come home, but I know when I start having kids, a conversation we're not having with our children. Right? And they're just,
And she's nonverbal?
no, I mean, she's
Oh.
a person that I read.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
You know what I do, right?
Yeah,
I know you Google me, otherwise
Yeah.
I don't talk about it.
Yeah.
But it's just interesting
Right.
how we can't expect any less from them.
They want the same thing.
Their limitations in their minds are there.
All right, Tim, we're working on it, buddy. We're working on it. I'm glad you're getting these things out. Terrific. Tell me more. Tell me more.
Come on.
Tell me more.
Doing great.
Tim.
I'm
Come
loving
on.
this pencil thing because it is just a game changer. Come sit, please. Come sit. Thank you. Here you go. Grab it.
Tell me something.
Grab it. M-I-S-S. Miss. T. Slow. H. The. M. O. M-O. The movie. H-E-R-C-U-L. Hercules. Ever watch that?
Yeah.
Why is he saying this is it?
He hasn't watched in a while. He
That's
hasn't asked
right.
for it. Maybe
Oh
I haven't
my
put it up.
gosh.
You want to
I-
watch Hercules?
Let me tell you something. I think I know. That's really crazy. That's not one of ours, you know? I just love that he spelled that because it was hard.
Yeah.
Like, it was so cool. So let's watch it today, right? There's got to be a mess. You are going to sit with him and watch some of it. Well, I mean, maybe not today because you're going to be in Thanksgiving
Yeah,
Haven.
that's all right. We'll figure that out.
Let him watch it, and then you sit with him and watch it because there's got to be a message in it. There's something about it. Strength, right?
Right.
Hercules. I don't know how we spelled it. Culese, is that right? Herculese.
H-E-R-C-U-L-E-S-E.
Okay. Well, maybe. So what about it? What kind of message is there? A message in strength? What's the message in Hercules? Yeah, come on. M-O. Most of us are E-C-A. Recall. Which one? Recall what? M-E-N-T-A-L-L. Go ahead. Mentally. S-E-N-S. Sensing. More. Most of us mentally, most of us recall. I'm going to start from there. Most of us recall, lift up, come on, recall, H-E, you gotta land, L, helping, M-E-E, meet, R-I-G-H, right, girl, more, hard, for helping me meet right girl, it's more hard for us. The recall, I don't know what happened, helping
What happened?
me meet,
Very good. That was great.
good. More girls, I said? A lot of them ask me about this, by the way. Hard for us. That's what he
Right.
said, hard for us. And the biggest reason why it's hard for you, let's start with the number one reason. There's so few girls that we have access to with the autism, okay? So, and that's what I told you about Rose, because she was, like, it happened to be part of our group, but I didn't really know who she was, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so, and she was a speller. So, Alice kind of paved the way for people to think about it more, instead of just forgetting about it.
Mhm.
So helping, you said most of us recall what? Recall, here, recall, K-I-T, that's not a word, recall, H-A-R, hard, to meet right now. Okay. P A pacing. Yeah, go ahead, don't stop now. You gotta hold on tight. S, beautiful, E, L. Hard to meet now. Pacing myself.
Good.
Well, it's just, it's so interesting because, okay, I'm gonna go another 5 minutes. Are you ready, kid? Here you go. G I R. Girls, I miss on. Girls miss on. Make choices. Girls miss on B-E-S. Best. Right. Hey. Girls miss on. Is that what you wanted? Then change it. Here. C-E-N-T. C-E-N-T-E. Center me. H-E-R. Here. H-A-R. Hard. Okay, good. Calming. Okay. Don't stop. Hard calming. Good.
Center me more hard.
Center me here. Hard calming. Sit. It's okay, you're doing great. I mean, you're doing great. So if you get up, you need to move around, that's fine. Just stay in this area and we're good. Okay? Center me here. Hard calming. Go ahead, lift. H-E-L. He's gonna be off arm in no time. Help. M-I. M-I-Y is an word. Help. Come on, find it. Help. Me. F-E. E. Find it. E. Feel the. Wow. The sensations. Open. Minds. Help me feel the sensations. I'll explain in a second. I get it now.
You're saying help me feel the sensations open
Open minds.
minds?
Meaning everybody else's minds.
Right.
So what he means by feeling sensations, so why does he have to bang on the table? Why? He's finding where his body is at the moment, because the body does not cooperate with the brain. So he literally has to feel his space in the world, literally. Feel it, right? Really feel it. Why all of this tactile stuff actually works. Because there's so many things to do. Right? You know, right now for him, if you make an appointment with Karen, let her know. If she wants to use the stencil board with him, I'm just afraid he's gonna put the stencil through the the pencil through the stencil.
Yeah.
And she'll be limited. But let her know, she'll always have a lesson ready. Okay, it'll be, and she'll get to, just know that every ounce of what we do here is purposeful.
Right.
And opens him up and will make him, some days it'll be harder than others. He won't feel as calm or whatever, no big deal.
Yeah.
I think he did great today.
Yeah.
I think he did amazing today. It's really more of a conversation today. But he doesn't love lessons. That's obvious. Maybe it was the trauma from
It
S2C
could be.
for 5 months.
It could be.
Sure. And so what we do is, but I liked gratitude because it fits. It's also high level. We're
Yeah.
not, I will not dummy it down.
Yeah, it's not kindergarten words.
It's not kindergarten work. He knows all these words. He knows the word feeling. He knows the words emotion and goodness and expressing feelings and strong gratitude. He knows all this. So more intimate, listening more to emotional, loving me, kind, helping. Landing back here is more emotional. Better off. Oh wait, he said something about
did good today.
Okay, cool. So, in other words, when he says don't interfere here, let's just go over that a second, because I think Dad's interference has been exactly what I need to get him to sit. And that was pretty much all you interfered with today. Saying, sit,
Yeah.
and strongly, because you're his father. And he listened. So Dad's not really interfering, okay? He is helping you get out what you need to get out. Plain and simple. There'll be time that you'll,
Yeah.
we'll say whether you're interfering more than you should or something, but
So I try to just be the blockade over here, but
yeah, there you go.
sometimes he needs that little firm.
The
You know,
firmness.
he knows.
And I was being firm too, so what I was doing is I was following you. So what he's trying to tell me is if you do that, I'll listen too.
Right.
And I wasn't really doing that before. So now that if I could be firm with him and he'll listen, not get upset, he's smiling at me.
Even better.
It's even better.
The thing with Karen is that she's 40 minutes away each
lot.
way, which is, I can deal with that to advance him. I'll find a way. But she only does half-hour lessons.
Yeah, she won't do more.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's, I don't know if an hour and a half of driving is worth 30 minutes I don't know if the value's there.
Yeah.
Not that she's not great.
Right, no, that's not the point.
Not the point.
It's just what, you know what I would do? I do. Ask her if you can see her once a month.
Just go out once a month.
Because it'll be good because he's gonna be going to the program. And that's where the value is.
Right,
Because when she's in his group, look what she did.
yeah.
She was able to spell with him first day. That's how we roll. Me and her roll that way. I don't give a shit who it is.
Yeah,
We will, so to say once a month, you're really far, and I think honestly she might like that a lot, because her life, she watches her grandson 2 days a week.
right. Yeah, she told me
She's not
got
in it like
kids,
I'm in it.
grandkids, all kinds of,
Yeah, in the sense of how many kids she has. She's got a lot, but she's
yeah.
kind of limiting it. She'd have a lot more, but I get it.
What are the chances after the first of the year of you doing more with him?
I could do more.
Can you?
I could do more.
I would like to get him to once a week.
Yeah.
I haven't had anybody that has connected with him like you do.
Yeah.
Because you have, what you have that nobody else has is you have adaptability and strength. The other ones were easy to push around for him.
Yeah, no, I'm not that.
Right.
I'm
I
definitely
noticed-
like that.
Oh,
You
still
know
get
what it
this
is
thing.
too? It's like, it's also, I just hit the red button.